Hello, welcome back. This video is for two of my students, Maria and Anali. They had questions about how to use specific verbs in different situations. The first one we will look at is this be verb. Now, if you are a native Spanish speaker, it can be a little confusing because this be verb in Spanish is represented as ser and estar. But there are many phrases in Spanish where we use tener. In English, we need to change that and use this be verb. So for the first part of this video, let's look at different examples of what groups, what categories that we often connect with this be verb. Come here. The first one, your nationality. Where are you from? My parents are from Korea. I am an American. I was born here in this beautiful country. So I'm an American. What is your nationality? Next, your body type. Are you tall? Are you short? Are you average height? Are you thin? Are you chubby like me? What is your body type? I have a friend that loves to exercise every day, and she's very fit, very athletic. So I'm describing her body type here, and I'm using this be verb. Next, your age. So my brother, he's 41 years old. So your age, you use the be verb. How old is your son? How old is your dog? Use the be verb. Your height. How tall are you? You are 6 feet tall. You are very, 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 very tall. Your weight. I know this is a little sensitive, right? But when you go to the doctor, maybe the doctor asks you how much you weigh. And you could say, I am 140 pounds. Okay. Now the next part, let me move this down a little, are emotions and feelings. This is the group that many students get confused about. So we use this be verb with these different adjectives. For example, in Spanish you say, yo tengo hambre, right? You use tener. In English, no, you need to use this be verb. So Caroline, she is hungry, always hungry. Or, I am thirsty. I need some water. Or, my brother, he's tired. Or, it's cold. Or it's hot today. You're scared. Maybe you and I are watching a scary movie for Halloween and you're scared. Angry. We're angry. The teacher gave you homework and we're angry. I'm sick. Now, with this idea, sick, I'm expressing the idea that in general, I don't feel well. I don't feel good. But if you want to tell me the specific condition, if you go to the doctor's office, they will ask you, what are your symptoms? What is the problem? Oh, doctor, I have a fever. I have a sore throat. I have a cold. Or my daughter, she has a stomach ache. When you express the idea of the specific symptom, the specific problem, in that situation, you can use have because it's a possession. I have a migraine. Oh, I have a toothache, or I have an earache. When I tell you the specific problem, then I can use have. But in general, I can say I'm sick. Another way that Americans express this idea when you are sick is they say, I'm feeling under the weather. That is an idiom or phrase that's very common that we use when we can't go to work or when we are talking with our friends. We say, oh, I'm feeling under the weather. I can't go to the party today. I'm sorry. Which means I'm sick. I am sick. Okay, and the final one I have for you here is this phrase. In a hurry. Maybe you are late. You have a meeting with your boss and you're late. 10 minutes late. You need to go. Hurry. Move fast. So you say, we are in a hurry. I hope this helps you understand what cases or situations we connect the be verb. The next part of our video will focus on the two verbs, do and make. Part 2 of our video focuses on the differences between do and make. Now, again, for my Spanish-speaking learners, we use the verb hacer, which is equal to both verbs. So I understand why it can be confusing to understand when to use which verb. In general, how I organize it in my mind is when we use the verb do, usually these are repetitive tasks, meaning it's like part of your routine. And I like to think of it as responsible actions. Doing your homework. You are an excellent student. Doing the dishes, doing the laundry, doing your hair, doing your nails, right? You focus more on the action. Whereas make focuses more on the product or the result. You make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You make an appointment, right? You make a plan for a future vacation. So I'm going to show you a list I prepared for my class about the different phrases or words we connect with each verb. After, we'll do a little fast exercise to see how comfortable you feel. Okay, so thank you again, Maria, for your wonderful question. If you have any questions at all for anyone that's watching, please don't hesitate to ask me. This is an opportunity for other students to learn too, so it's awesome. Okay, so with do, again, the idea is this is an obligation. You are a responsible person, and these are typically tasks, things that you need to do on a regular basis. So for homework, studying, and repetitive tasks, do errands. What are errands? It could be, an example could be going to the bank, picking up your son from baseball practice, going grocery shopping, doing the dishes, the laundry, right? What you need to do to maintain your house, your family, your lifestyle. Do the dishes, do the laundry, do the shopping, do the ironing for your blouses and your collared shirts, do homework, do work, do exercise, yoga, do karate, do judo, do martial arts, do your hair, do your nails. Okay. On the other side, we have the verb make. Now with make, I organized it by categories. So for your food, house, you make breakfast, you make lunch, and you make dinner. I made a snack before this video. I made a cake for my brother's birthday 2 years ago. I made coffee for my boyfriend, and I made a sandwich yesterday. So you focus on the production, the result, what you have after you go through the process, right? Now, for plans and appointments, you need to make a difficult choice. Do I move to Texas or do I stay in California? Make a decision. Make a mistake. It's okay if you make mistakes when you are learning English. It is my job as your English teacher to catch the mistakes and to help teach you. So don't worry. I welcome mistakes. That is the best way to learn. Make an appointment. Oh, I have a toothache. I need to make an appointment with my dentist. Make a list. Hey Maria, I am going to Stater Bros. Do you need any groceries? Oh, yes, Caroline, I made a list of what I need. And make an announcement to the class, to the people, to your family. And the final part of our list. So do, again, the idea of obligations. You are a responsible adult. So when we often receive a test or you do a project for work, people will evaluate you. Did you do a good job or a bad job? So, you do? You are doing a great job. Or in the past, you did well. You did great. You did an excellent job. Or the opposite. You did poorly. You did badly. Oh, you do too much. You study English in 5 classes. You watch the YouTube videos. You listen to the radio in English. You watch videos on Netflix in English. Whew, you do too much. It's a good thing in that case. But do too much is typically more of a negative idea, right? Think of all the parents watching this video. You need to wake up early, prepare breakfast for your children, help them with their hair sometimes, with their clothes, drive or walk them to school. Then you need to drive or walk to work. You work, then you return home, you take care of your children. A lot of responsibility. So you do too much. And you always do your best in everything you try. And that is why I am so proud of you. You give it 100%. And do nothing. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm doing nothing. I want to relax. And the final part of our video, make. So when we talk about relationships or money, You make a promise. You make amends. So imagine you and your brother are fighting and it's not good. And later you say, "Hey, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight." And your brother says, "Yeah, me too. I'm sorry." You make amends. You make friends at school, online, at the bank, at the DMV. You make an excuse. Oh, 5 times I asked you to come to lunch, and every time you make an excuse. Oh, I can't. I have yoga practice. I have karate. Oh, I'm sick. I have work. I need to babysit. You make an excuse is typically someone saying that you are lying or you're not telling the truth because you are not directly telling them why you can or can't do something. Make a suggestion, make a comment. If there's something I can do better for my classes, for my students, please. I'm all ears. Make a suggestion, make a comment to me. Make a phone call. Oh, excuse me. I need to go make a phone call to my sister. Make a joke or make fun of. So make fun of is not a good idea. Make fun of is when you are laughing at someone and you are making them oftentimes feel bad. I remember when I was young, I was very, very tall in my class. One of the tallest kids. And I was 5 years old. So many times other students in the class would say, "Oh, Caroline, you're so tall, you're like a giant." And I'd be like, "Oh." But now being an adult, it's good, right? But make fun of is sometimes with your friends, it's no problem. But we have a big problem at school with bullying. And they often make fun of other people and it hurts their feelings. Make money. Whew, I made $20 in 1 hour last week when I helped my neighbor clean her garden. And this phrase is very common. Make a living. So oftentimes students will say, "Hey, what is your job? Do you work?" Another way to express that idea is, "What do you do for a living?" Or, "How do you make a living?" So here's the question. What do you do for a living? Or, how do you make a living? The idea is very similar. Make a living is really asking, how do you financially support yourself? Do for a living is asking, what is your job? Now, in the final part of our video, I want to give you maybe 5 different examples. And you tell me, is it do or make? Are you ready? What about the idea or the phrase, homework? Do your homework. Excellent. Suggestion. Do I do a suggestion or make a suggestion? Make a suggestion. Errands. Hey, what are you doing? I am doing my errands. Do you have time on Saturday to hang out? No, sorry. I am my nails and hair. I am doing my nails and hair. I have something very important to tell you and the family. I need to an announcement. Do or make an announcement. Make an announcement. Very good. And let's say you and your friend you're fighting. And after 30 minutes, you talk and you say, I am so sorry. I don't want to fight. You amends. You do amends or you make amends? You make amends. Now you are friends again. Everything is okay. Now, this was a short video that quickly went over a list of different ways to express or use these verbs. If you have any questions at all, please ask me, okay? You are doing a wonderful job, and I hope to introduce to you more verbs, more vocabulary, and more advanced grammar that you can use in your everyday life. If there are any topics that you want me to study or cover for us to study together, let me know. I am thinking about one of the next videos to be about cooking verbs. Okay, have a wonderful day, everyone, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.